you're not getting no enthusiasm from me. I'm tired as hell. So I'm back. Y'all been asking for me in the fucking video chat thingy for the past 5-6 days.
Basically,
had to go back home, take care of my OG, my mom. But I'm back. I won't have to go back for the foreseeable future. So I will be here for Game 6 and Game 7. This is Hoops and Brews. It's your boy TPJ. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Real TPJ. It's REL TPJ. It's a film joke. If you don't get it, you damn dummy. Go ahead.
As always, man, follow me on Twitter at Pavy World, Pavy World, all one word. Make sure y'all check out Sparklight. Make sure y'all check out my new single, Love For You. It's out right now.
Yeah, new Sparklight coming maybe Saturday if I have enough energy to edit it. If not, probably Sunday.
Fair.
Yeah, how is that? How's covering the? Well, I mean, the Sparks ain't even really been in town.
They have been gone. They was gone all last week.
They was gone flying coach.
Yeah. Nah, but they have been gone.
Hella gone.
Nah, yeah, they have been gone all last week. So they just got. I went to practice yesterday. I asked Derek about having his first road trip come so early in the season.
So why you asking about the IG post?
He answered that though.
Okay.
Like he talked about it. I didn't ask him, but he talked about it.
Okay.
He talked about it though. But yeah, ask him about it.
See him next time. Ask him, does he feel a certain responsibility to take care of the WNBA players because he's been at the pinnacle of the NBA. He's ridden on the private jets with Kobe and Shaq. Does he feel as someone who has been, in an organization that is a top-notch organization in sports, extra duty and responsibility?
I'll ask him.
I mean, kind of like your uncle or like a random uncle feeling the duty to take care of somebody's kids when they get locked up.
Nah,
that's kind of how I feel like Fish is with
WNBA.
WNBA.
He kind of like said that. He was like, yo, I don't mean like any disrespect when I say that. That's why I didn't like tag like at the WNBA or like at anybody. I just seriously wanted to just speak on it and just show what goes on and just try to help. Like I want to like help people forget. He was the Players Association.
Yeah.
So I think because like he was like, yeah, I mean, luckily like it's not like all on me to do it. I'm not in that position no more, but I still want to like lend a hand and be able to help when I can. And I think that's admirable.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's Fish, man. The one thing you can say about Fish is that people will hear his voice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They will definitely hear his voice.
Yeah.
It's not like fucking
random person
Mookie Blaylock is coaching the fucking WNBA. It's Derek Fisher. Fish
in LA.
Exactly. In LA. So,
in LA. Shout out Derek Fisher. Shout out to LA Sparks. Make sure y'all check it out. Candace Parker should be back soon. Also, that was also leading into that. It wasn't like funny, but like you could tell like the tone when they were talking, because she pulled her hamstring, where she like a hamstring strain or something like that. So they was like, yeah, we don't want to like rush her back and like risk any further injury. It was like the day after the Kevin Durant situation.
Shout out to Katie, man. Prayers for Katie.
Prayers for Katie. Like I did a whole.
You get no slander from me. You really don't get no slander from me anymore. I really want to slander you. I said you acted a little soft on the court. I can never say that again. You went out there and literally gave your fucking leg to the goddamn NBA.
But I never thought Katie acted soft on the court. Katie just KD. Like I never thought Katie acted like when everybody was getting all like, why you in the media? Like nah, KD just KD, bro. Like I feel him.
As his mom says, he's misunderstood.
He's not misunderstood. He just like he just. Katie is probably like. And there's no
disrespect to his mom either. She literally said that we don't understand who her son is. So.
Katie is like the first NBA superstar of our generation. So it's like the man had like listen, it's like we are around the same age bracket. Like the man had a Black Planet. The man was on Black Planet. The man was on MySpace. Nah, really, the man literally had a fucking Black Planet. We found his Black Planet page, bro.
That's literally the name. Is Katie was on Black
Planet. Katie was on Black Planet, G. Like so, it's like he's like the first one of us that grew up in this era. So it's like when he's the internet kid. He's like internet guy. Like he just happens to be Kevin the fuck Durant. But if he wasn't KD, he'd be on the internet arguing with us about basketball. He's just KD.
No, I mean, we talking about the guy who once tweeted, Twitter is more fun than going to the club.
Exactly. He just like literally.
He was in the NBA.
He was in the NBA, bro.
He was hella in the NBA. He was like 22 years old.
In the NBA, fucking Kevin Durant, averaging 30 a game, talking about Twitter is more fun than the club. If he wasn't Kevin Durant, he'd be on Twitter tweeting with us.
And I won't lie, the older I get, Twitter is more fun than the club.
It is.
Like
Twitter
you literally,
is great,
you just fucking stand around.
I be
in the
on
club.
Twitter in the club. Literally, I be in the club scrolling through my timeline on Twitter, G, tweeting about what's going on in the club every time I go.
That's hilarious. Yo, it's getting hot in LA. This shit is oh man.
It's becoming almost unbearable.
Bake season, like for real. Finna be in this bitch. We be in this bitch sweating every summer because you can't have the AC on.
Bro, I'm talking about when I did the stream after the game. I'm sitting right here, all the lights on me. I'm like, God damn, dog, fucking sweating like shit. If y'all hear that noise, they working on my window. We happen to live in the same apartment complex, and they're working on my window, so I don't really.
Yeah, so blame Pavy for the noise.
Sorry, can't do anything about it. But Kevin Durant's mom today was on Good Morning America, and she kind of got asked, is there any blame to throw around? The most interesting part about her answer was she didn't say no or she didn't say yes. She said, I'm waiting for more evidence. I feel like that was a very interesting thing for her to say. Like, I thought when I think it was Robin Roberts, I think it was her name. I thought when she asked the question, like, KD's mom will immediately denounce it, shut it down immediately. She didn't do that. She said, I'm waiting for more evidence, but I do know that KD wanted to play.
I mean, everybody's looking for somebody to blame. Anytime anything, everybody's like, why is everybody blaming people? Because that's what the fuck we do. That's what the fuck we've done. We've done that shit since the dawn of time. When something went bad, somebody was like, him. He did that shit.
Like, bro, I don't think people realize how unprecedented what you just saw was.
Kevin.
See the more
Kevin.
I'm sorry, the more
Kevin,
bro.
wanted to play. Actually, low key. I'm putting Michael Jordan's sad face on Bob Myers' head on that press conference. That's gonna be the cover of this episode.
Gee, look, the
Bob
more
Myers had the MJ crying face.
Look. I just want to go. We're not laughing at Kevin Durant's injury at all. Prayers up for KD.
No. We never laughing at that. I called Barstool Sports scum yesterday for tweeting that. Like, I don't give a fuck what nobody said. Like, when we was a podcast, we was just a podcast, we was talking shit and cracking jokes, then like we was within the lines of being able to do that shit. But when you're a media organization and you cover these sports professionally and you have to interact with these athletes, it's a lot of shit that I want to tweet that I don't tweet anymore because we have to not only see these players, it's not about seeing them because I ain't scared of none of these motherfuckers. Feel free, punch me. I will take that $1 million and be happy because you will get your ass sued. Please, let's get it. But there's a certain level of responsibility and ethics that you have to have when you fucking cover sports and you dealing with these athletes. I mean, like DeMarcus said, like they look at us as superstars. They don't look at us as human beings. Yeah. And the one thing I will say about becoming a reporter is like you do realize that like these are human beings. When you interact with these guys and you shaking their fucking hand and they being nice to you and shit in the locker room, it's like, damn, G, I was slandering you, G. But it's like, but that's what also drives the traffic to the league. Yeah. So it's kind of like twofold. But go ahead.
Yeah. What was I going with my point?
I don't know.
Oh, Bob Myers.
Oh, right? Yeah.
So like the first time I saw it, I was like, damn, that's messed up. Then like the second time I saw it, because I like literally like I don't watch anybody's show, but after KD, I had to see what everybody had to say.
Yeah, I don't watch anybody else's show.
I was looking at what everybody had to say, and then when Shannon Sharp said, "I've never seen dry tears," G, the man was trying so hard for a tear to come down. No tears came out that man's eyes. He was like, Kevin, he is a hard-working individual. Kevin, he didn't deserve for this to happen. Kevin, I'm like, come on, man. Come on, Bob. Like I said, man, I did 2 podcasts about this. I did Past Daily Hot Takes. If y'all haven't checked it out, check it out. I'm gonna like do these daily. I don't know when they'll go up daily, but at some point in time during that day, they will go up. Go ahead. But again, at some point in time, they will go up. I just think the Warriors didn't do right by Kevin Durant. Look, I go to a professional practice literally at least minimum 2 times a week. Granted, WNBA, but it's still a professional league, professional practice, no matter what.
Actually, WNBA players have more ligament injuries.
They do.
I actually was looking up some sports science behind it. WNBA players have on average 4% more body fat than not WNBA players. Women athletes versus male athletes. I was looking this up, and basically, like I was reading this article, and it was saying that women have, on average, about 4% more body fat than males because they can't burn the body fat as fast as we can. So we get leaner, which is why we're able to get stronger and faster. But also due to the weight issue as well as the distribution of weight with women, they have more ligament issues. So it's more prevalent in WNBA. Go ahead.
But I go to a professional practice literally 2 times a week. So when somebody says somebody practice, I'm going to tell you what a practice is. A practice is basically a light walkthrough, especially at that stage of the season. You're not in the NBA Finals dead ass practicing. Like, it's different between training camp practice and NBA Finals practice. For one, you play pretty much every 2 days. You don't want to put too much stress on one's body because you got to go out there and play. Like Steph got to go out there and play 44 minutes in the damn NBA Finals. Ain't like he really finna be at practice going that hard. It's a light walkthrough. You walk through some plays. You walk through some schemes. You're not doing too much, right? So when they say Kevin Durant ran through practice, he went through a light walkthrough. So yeah, you look good. It's a fucking light walkthrough. He
didn't look good. Jalen Rose said that he heard that the practice that the close practice that they had with the young players was terrible.
And also, but look, I'm telling you what like a practice is. It's a light walkthrough. They said he played some 1-on-1. Kevin Durant 7 feet. He probably took 2 dribbles pulled up to score 11. So you're not really there's no way to simulate a fucking NBA Finals and look, not just game 1, elimination game intensity.
I mean, the only I can say is if I'm Kevin Durant, I would much rather tear my Achilles in the NBA Finals than to go out and try to practice and tear that shit in practice.
Fair.
Because at least people can see me dying on the court and be like, damn, G,
you a hero.
Unless you're a Toronto fan and then you cheering for that shit. But people can at least see you die on the court and be like, damn, he gave it all. But if he would have just popped his Achilles in practice, people would have like, that motherfucker soft. How the fuck you pop your Achilles in practice? It's a light walkthrough. That's what motherfuckers would have been tweeting. That's what motherfuckers would have been tweeting if that shit would happen in practice. So it sucks, but
I'm just saying, like I don't think, like, to me it's extremely unprecedented for a man to have one practice after a month and they be like, okay, you're cleared to go play. And then they say he played 12 out of 14 possible minutes. Like literally, so the man ain't played basketball in a month.
Came back with no minutes restriction.
Came back with no when he got hurt, he had played 11 minutes and 57 seconds. That's 12 minutes.
Yeah, didn't he have a block too?
Yes,
he had a block and
he had 11 points, 1 turnovers, a block, 2 rebounds, 3 for 5 from the field, and 3 for 3 from 3.
I will say that
was a +6.
I said I'm not blaming Kevin Durant's injury on Kevin Durant. But the same thing that I told you about Boogie, where it's like stop. Literally, just stop. Like, all we need you to do is be Harrison Barnes, G. No, wait a minute. No. It's been Iggy, Quinn Cook, and fucking Sean Livingston standing on that 3-point line. Stand your ass in the corner. Why you gotta bring the ball up court?
Look,
why are you running isolations for this man when he got a goddamn calf injury?
But listen, this goes back to what I said 2 rounds ago, right? Why I thought that if Kevin Durant wasn't healthy, I don't see how he too much helps them. Reason being is because he's too good to just stand there in the fucking corner.
I disagree with that. Did you not see him catch the ball and make them threes?
Yes,
threes that he was making wasn't like him pulling up off a screen off the dribble. He catching and shooting them. Stand your ass in the corner. Why are you trying to get in the triple threat and fucking jab and shit? Stand your ass in the corner, man.
I feel you, but bro, once you catch a rhythm, catch a couple threes, and everybody like, oh shit, this man hot. They gonna feed this man the ball. Especially like when you run lineups in which, like, look, when they got all the starters out there, like, okay, but I think they had like Steph on the bench at that point in time, and they had him out there with like, I think Iggy was on the court with him as well, but still doing too much. There was guys out there where like he's clearly the number 1 best scoring option out there. Now, granted, the time when the plays in which I knew that like, yo, he not right was remember when Siakam pressed him up. And he kind of like dribbled the ball out of bounds.
I knew he wasn't right from the fucking video the day before the game. I tweeted it. I literally tweeted like, yo, I've been standing there. I stood next to this motherfucker 2 games.
I know how he walked.
After he dropped fucking 50 and like 34. I saw this man drop 84 points over 2 goddamn games. I saw how the man look. Motherfucker, he walking like he in a Too Short video with a limp or some shit like that. Like he finna hit the blue face or something. Like for real. Like why the fuck was he playing on the court?
He walking like he hit the blue face.
For real, KD was walking like he was finna do the blue face, G. Shout out to Blueface. But like, for real, clearly limping and favoring it. The fucking ice all the
way down. Like, that was not on his calf. Like, G, that ice was like, look, the man skinny and he tall, but that ice was not on his calf muscle, bro. That ice was clearly on his Achilles. Clearly on his Achilles.
I told you it was Achilles injury. Even when it happened, y'all like, nah, this is calf. I'm like, at first I told you like that was his Achilles, but then when I saw it, I'm like, that might have been his calf. But I knew that shit was Achilles. I knew it was Achilles injury when it first fucking happened. I said it. He partially tore his fucking Achilles, and I don't give a fuck what nobody say. This is what happened. Kevin Durant partially tore his, and this is not reporting me. This is just me fucking observing what the fuck happened. Kevin Durant is going into free agency, potentially one of the biggest contracts in NBA history and that he's ever had. He partially tears his Achilles or his upper or his lower calf muscle, which is basically your fucking Achilles.
Probably like the gastrus or something like that. Like
and
muscles.
He partially tore the shit. They like, all right, Kevin. Like because even like what a grade 2, grade 3 strain is a partial tear. So like
all tears.
Exactly. So it's partially torn. They like, you know what? You finna go into free agency. We don't want to ruin the market for you. This is how much we value you. We're not gonna, leak it that you tore your Achilles. We're just gonna die. We're just gonna call it a lower calf, kind of injury, because technically it is a lower calf injury, even though it is down a little bit too close to that area. But we want to, to continue to preserve that for you in good faith, Kevin, so that way you come back.
Yeah.
And you come back to us because you're like, oh man, they was looking out for me. Like, even though I might have left, they was like, they didn't tell everybody like, yo, he just tore his fucking Achilles, because that would have been disastrous for him. Not even, I mean, of course you're gonna still pay Kevin Durant, but it definitely does make you think a lot twice. I swear to God, if the Knicks offer Kevin Durant a max, somebody need to walk inside of that goddamn office and start slapping people.
Everybody's gonna offer him a max.
No,
that's the issue though.
You do not offer a 31-year-old
who just tore
his Achilles a max. Look, I love KD, easy money sniper. He ain't getting fat no time soon. So where you gonna put him at if he can't move? The thing that makes Kevin Durant that good is he's a 6'1" point guard. What is a 7-foot point guard. What is a 6'1" point guard with a torn Achilles? That's a real question. I'm asking you. What's a 6'1" point guard with a torn Achilles?
Nothing.
What's a 7'1" point guard with a torn Achilles?
See, look, the only thing about wait. A
7'1" point guard that weighed 220 pounds.
Listen. The only thing that gives me, like, look, I don't think, like, the sad part is, like, which is, I spoke about this on the past, like, the hot takes. The sad part is, like, I think that us being able to cover Clippers Warriors, remember we was talking about, like, yo, we kind of document history.
Yeah.
Like, no, we really might have saw the last of prime Kevin Durant.
No, we did.
Like that whole.
He will never be in this prime again.
You will never be able to, like, we saw the very last of prime Kevin Durant in that series, right? So I don't think that you'll ever see that again. But I do think that if he comes back, because
when did he get hurt in the versus
Rockets?
The Rockets game
3 or 4 or something. Like, no, game 5.
Okay.
Yeah, game 5. But
and he was just cool in that series.
It was cool. It wasn't the shit he did against the Clippers.
All-time great against the Clippers.
They set Patrick Beverly and Lou Will down. They said, do you think we let him do that? They said, sometimes great players, you can't do nothing about it. Ain't no scheme.
No, I was in the room. I was sitting next to Ramona Shelburne. I'm sorry, not to Ramona Shelburne. I think it was Shelly Smith from ESPN. Shout out to Shelly Smith, cancer survivor. Congrats on that. Let's pray that that continues. I think she was sitting in a seat diagonally right in front of me.
Yeah.
I'm sitting right there, so I know. I saw it. You can see the look on their eyes.
Like, the fuck you mean? You think no way?
You can see the fear. The Slim Reaper put in their eyes.
He gave us fucking drugs.
We didn't just let the man go drop 50.
We tried, man. He gave us drugs.
It's game 6, G, and he went out and dropped 50.
And could have had 80.
He dropped 35 in the first half.
He could have had 80. If he wanted to, he could have had 80. He just wasn't playing for numbers like that. Literally, if he wanted to, he could have broke Michael Jordan's playoff scoring record.
I literally asked that man. I said, Kevin,
do you think
you did the best offensive game? That man said, I missed some shots.
What? What? You scored 50 points, and the first word out your mouth while looking at the goddamn stat sheet is, I don't know. I missed some shots. The fuck you mean you missed some shots?
I missed some shots. I had a few turnovers. Could have made some more plays. Like, what?
Motherfucker, you just had 50 points.
And you won the series.
You won, like, what, G? But, again, we probably saw, I think that off of Achilles, like, because of his size, because you can still run some post-ups for him. Obviously, he can still catch and shoot. He can still come out here and give you 22, 20. He may even give you like 25 points, maybe. But the thing about it is, now you got to worry about the workload, right? And KD isn't the most durable athlete ever. We got to remember, he missed a year of his prime.
He tore his right Achilles, right?
Yeah.
Where was the stress fracture?
Left foot. So, like, exactly, like, cause like, remember, like, I remember having this conversation with Scott a couple years ago.
We had this conversation on the show a couple months ago.
Yeah, I remember saying back then, like, yo, cause he broke his foot. Cause remember, they had the documentary. Then it ended with the man on the fucking ice pack on the couch because he had broke his foot. Then remember, he came back, and then I think against the Warriors. Remember this game, the Warriors game. He had like 30 at halftime, broke his foot right before the half. Which is also the crazy part about KD going to the Warriors. KD used to destroy the Warriors. KD's career high is on the Warriors.
Until it mattered.
But look, Also, that year that they won their first ring, that's when KD broke his foot. Remember, like, because I remember, like, Oklahoma was the 9th seed. Remember, I think Russ got hurt, Ibaka was hurt,
Russ had meniscus surgery that season, or MCL.
I think it's when he broke his face that year.
Oh yeah, like an orbital fracture.
No, he broke his hand early in the season.
The fact that Russ still goes out and is playing all of these damn games and all these minutes at this age after all them injuries is wild as hell.
So look, I remember thinking like, yo, if KD come back and they get healthy and they can get the 9th seed, they might beat Golden State because they were the favorites going into the season. So look, KD isn't the most durable athlete ever. So now you have to worry about his durability. If he comes back off an Achilles, basically, so probably, okay, you looking at KD, he probably going to miss the 2021 season. Not coming back, right?
If I'm him, there's no way I'm touching a basketball court next year.
So, like, look, Achilles, usually recovery is about 9 to 11 months.
Especially if he signs for the Knicks. Let's win 10 games.
Let's win 10 games again. Try to get the number one.
Let the young guys play as much as possible.
Let RJ Barrett do what the fuck he want to do.
Like literally, shoot RJ.
Shoot RJ. Get ready.
Katie and RJ to do Scotty and Mike for real.
So look, right? So that puts you at basically he's turning 31 in September. So that puts you at about 32, 33 when you touch a basketball again, right? So now you got to worry about his workload. That's the issue when he comes back, like his workload.
Kawhi on load management. He 27.
He 27. But also like look, man, like I think that this injury changes sports forever. Because like I don't think anybody's trusting the team doctor. Like literally, even when I'm telling you, I went to practice. The tone that they were talking about Candace Parker's injury yesterday was different from 2 weeks ago. They were saying
everybody was like, when she's gonna come back? Like
he literally said, like literally, you could tell he probably watched that KD shit. All of them was like, oh, okay, yeah, you gonna sit out some more. They was like, we gonna make sure that we not plugging you in and plugging you out. We gonna make sure that you fully healthy, and we don't want to rush nobody back. Like you gotta think the team doctors cleared this man to play.
We might be about to get a 3-team trade between the Celtics, Lakers, and Pelicans for Anthony Davis. Woj just reported that
Celtics, Lakers, and Pelicans.
He said the Celtics and Lakers are engaged in. Oh, I'm sorry. Celtics and Lakers. My bad. I don't know why the Celtics would want to trade for AD. I'm sorry. Go ahead, continue. My bad. Literally, a Woj alert popped up on my phone as it was happening. My bad.
Well, still, like I think that this injury has completely. Honestly, I think that the Warriors all postseason have been negligent to their players. Besides Clay. Remember they said Clay probably could have went in game 3.
No, he couldn't have.
Okay, fair.
Like, but also a hamstring injury is different than like a calf injury.
Fair.
Like with the hamstring, you pull your hammy bad enough, it's a wrap. Period. Like we seen Chris Paul run for many layups and
pull his
come up gimp, and then they had to carry that little motherfucker off the floor. Right? Once you pull your hammy, it's over. Clay clearly wasn't pulled that bad. You just didn't want to mess it up so that way he would be gone for the rest of the series.
And probably not. Because you gotta think, if it's a strain, like for people that don't know what a strain is, that means even if you sprain your ankle, that means basically you have slight tears in your ankle ligament because you like stretched it out too far. So when you have a grade 3 ankle sprain, that means if you have a grade 3 ankle sprain, you may as well have broke your ankle. It's better. That means you stretch your ankle out so far that it's basically completely torn. So if you strain your hamstring, the next step is tearing it. So you go out in game 3, fuck around, tear your hamstring. Like you got Looney out there with goddamn broke ribs, G.
I mean, that's Looney. That's on Looney. Kevon Looney is a fucking psychopath. All right, he's a goddamn psycho. It ain't no way in hell I'm playing with no fucking broken collarbone.
G, you want me to set screens for Stephen Clay with broke ribs, G?
Against Marc Gasol.
And
Serge Ibaka.
I got Kyle Lowry, little fat ass running into me with goddamn
Serge
broke
Ibaka
ribs.
Chokes people for fun during NBA games. And you want me to set screens
for no reason, G. He ran up to Marquise Chris, choked that man up for no reason, G. I was watching that game. I'm like, what you do that for, bro? Literally, the camera wasn't even on him. They had to, Marc Gasol, Serge Ibaka and Marquise Chris getting into it. He got this man hemmed up like this. Marquise Chris got the fear of God in his ass because Serge choking his ass up. But again, I just think like, man, this injury forever changes sports. And changes the outlook of the Western Conference even next year. Like, look, I think that this AD trade talk is heating up because of KD's injury. Like, look.
Nah.
Wait, real quick. Beforehand, I was kind of against the Lakers trading for AD. I'm like, you know what? Listen. I was like, I don't want to give up too much, yada, 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 right? Because I'm like, I don't even know if AD beats you the Warriors. If KD comes back, how does this even? But now, go get that man. Like, I think if you're the Lakers, you look like, oh shit, we might actually have a real chance to be in the finals next year.
I mean, but if everything that everybody's been reporting, and I believe that it was true, is true, he was gonna leave anyways. He's literally said last week, "You can't recruit me."
Who said that?
Kevin Durant.
No.
He said, "You can't recruit me. I can't be recruited."
No.
So
it's a big bar, by the way.
If he can't be recruited, then he's gonna go where he wanted to go.
I thought he was staying.
So if he wanted to go to the Knicks, then he wanted to go to the Knicks. If he wants to stay and go to State, he wants to stay and go to State. But also, even if he does stay and go to State, if he stays and go to State, somebody's getting fired. Because if I'm Kevin Durant, somebody here got to roll.
But also, if he stays and go to State, now you got to think about this.
I wouldn't fire. If I'm him, I'm not going. Obviously, I'm not going to say Bob Myers need to get fired. I'm not in any way suggesting he needs to get fired.
But that training staff got to go. Somebody on that training staff.
He doesn't need to get fired, but see, and there's really even no way to reprimand Bob Myers if you are the Warriors organization, right?
You can't do it publicly.
Huh? I mean, even if you scream at him in a fucking back room, so what? If I still get to go to work, I don't give a fuck.
Scream at me all
you cutting that fucking check next week?
I'm still in this goddamn chase. So the fuck you talking about?
Now after the finals is over, they're gonna make somebody the scapegoat. I guarantee you, 2 or 3 trainers or doctors are gonna get fired.
Yeah.
And that'll be like KD, we told you that it wasn't our fault. It was it was y'all fault. G. Why you let that man play?
It was everybody. But also, I think they did him a disservice when they didn't rule him out in the first place. I think they should have came out and said, "Yo, he's out indefinitely," because
what would that really have done?
It would have at least stopped people from asking, "Yo, when is he coming back?" If you say, "Yo, he's out indefinitely,"
no, it wouldn't have.
Are you sure?
Unless you say he's out for the rest of the playoffs, no, it wouldn't have.
But you could even said that, and if you bring him back, you bring him back.
Nah, because if he's out for the playoffs with all these insiders and shit all over the place and all these reporters, Woj and Ramona Shelburne, everybody creeping through the locker rooms and having all these contacts, all of the information that's still been leaking out in regards to all of this shit would have still kept leaking out.
I mean,
and all that does is do the same shit that happened before. And like I told you, instead of him tearing his Achilles in practice and then be like, "You a bitch, you was soft because you tore your Achilles in practice," they would have been like, "Oh, he weak. He ain't even want to come back. They ruled him out like that's bullshit. We know he could have blah 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 blah. It's a grade 2 strain or whatever the fuck." Like, nah, you were never gonna win in this situation once the man got hurt. Which is why I said that if he was ready, if he was capable of playing at like 70-75%, go out there and play. I don't think Kevin Durant was at 50%. I think he could walk. He could plant.
He could jump.
He could run a little bit. He could make a couple moves, and he could dunk the ball because he's 7'1" and his wingspan is probably 7 feet tall, which means if he lifts his goddamn arm up, he's at the rim.
Yeah.
He fucking. They released a video of him. Of him in warm-ups. He fucking Shaq two-handed. Why?
Yeah. Why? Even like before the game. Why you doing that dance? G? Why you doing that dance before the game? G? Stop.
Like literally,
G.
I'm looking at. I'm like,
stop,
what the?
G.
No,
stop, bro.
I mean, I don't care about the dance, G. Like, what would have been fucked up is if he would have popped his Achilles while he was dancing. That shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, we would have never
heard the end of that, G.
Never heard the end of that,
bro.
I mean, they was fucking mad at Embiid for dancing on stage at a Meek Mill concert. This man, KD, coming off a calf strain, fucking shuffling his feet like he fucking Chris Brown. Like, no. Like, no, I don't know why they let Kevin Durant play.
I don't know why.
I'm holding the whole Warriors organization accountable for that.
The MRI comes out today. So
no, it is. Kevin Durant announcing he ruptured his Achilles and underwent surgery today. He went, he posted it on Instagram.
He had surgery today already?
Yep, Woj just tweeted it.
Damn. Well, I guess there it is.
Yep.
Let me see.
See?
Damn, this man really, he really went, he really in the hospital right now, bro.
Yep.
Damn.
What does the caption say?
Everybody. I wanted to update you all. I did rupture my Achilles. Damn. Surgery was today, and it was a success. Easy money. My road back starts now. I got family and my loved ones by my side. We truly appreciate all the messages and support people that sent our way. Like I said, Monday, I'm hurting deeply, but I'm okay. Basketball is my biggest love. I wanted to be out there that night because that's what I do. I wanted to help my teammates when I quest for the three-peat. It's just the way things go in this game, and I'm proud that I gave it all I physically could, and I'm proud my brothers got the W. It's going to be a long journey, but I'm built for this. I'm a hooper. I know my brothers can get this Game 6. I know they'll be sharing with Dub Nation while they do it.
Yeah. I mean, no, look, man. Like I said, you won't hear no complaints of me saying anything bad about this man, Kevin Durant. I have no more complaints, and that soft label that I talked about You never hear that from me.
I always told you he wasn't soft though.
No. I never said and I've said it many times here. He's not soft like if he on the street you could beat his ass. Soft just like why you always like he just move. KD moves like a lame.
No. Look, he moves like a lame on the internet with $200 million. Cause he's an internet nerd. He had a fucking black planet.
But this is the thing. LeBron moves like the lame cool kid on the internet, but with $500 million. Well, $1 billion. LeBron in the back of the shit. Like they are all fucking lame internet kids who just happen to be the cool kids because they can hoop.
But listen though.
So it was never a personal attack in terms like, oh, KD, like you whatever.
I feel you, but Bron's like the generation before. So Bron, like
really though,
he is though. Like Bron didn't grow up at like the beginning of the social media era. Bron grew up in like Bron was in high school from 99 to 03. Wasn't no fucking social media. When KD was in high school, you got Tad. Fucking Black Planet, MySpace is starting up. Like he grew up in a startup, so he's a fucking internet kid. Literally, he's an internet kid.
Page. Your MySpace as well.
Like literally, if KD was not Kevin Durant, he would be in the Hoops and Brews mentions arguing with us.
KD might low key be in the Hoops and Brews mentions, and we don't even know.
We don't know. Like that's who Kevin Durant is. I'm telling you,
I really think KD knows who you are, and that's why he hit your ass. Man, I'm 30. I've been doing this shit. I don't need to put on. I legit feel like this man KD. When his moment your ass said, Pavy Hoops and Brews, like this little noodle neck ass nigga. I promise you. I'm sorry, but I definitely let that one slip. My bad, but for real, that's definitely what he's. Man, fuck out of here, Pavy. I done seen your name. I see you arguing with Warriors World. Little beanhead ass. Little beanhead. He probably saw your tweet after he tore his kid. Man, fuck you. Fuck Pavy. Ain't nobody fail me. I'm Kevin Durant.
Nah, but I honestly do think the Warriors failed. I think they failed him. I don't think that the fan base, I don't think that the team as a whole ever appreciated him the way they should.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We did not read our sponsor message today, so please pull that up and let's read that. But anyways. Today's episode, this Game 6 preview / Kevin Durant injury reaction is brought to you by Yamble. It's a brand new sports prediction app that lets you play and earn as you place takes on certain things that happen. So, for example, you can bet that Klay Thompson is going to hit 10 threes in the game, or as you're watching the game, you can place a take that he'll hit his next three and you'll rack up points. And essentially what you do is as you rack up points, you get to the top of the leaderboard. They pay out every single game, as well as now I believe they pay out during the halves as well. There's usually a first, second, third place winner. Real cash. Get it immediately. Shout out to Yamble. Thank them for sponsoring Hoops and Brews. They've been sponsoring us pretty much for the past month. We appreciate you guys. You can go and download Yamble today. We are on Yamble. My name on Yamble is Hoops and Brews TPJ. His name on Yamble is Hoops and Brews Pavy. Use our special bit.ly link so that way we can get credit for you downloading the app. That's bit.ly / Yamble YAMBLEHNB. But yeah. I mean, I know you had the messaging, but I just kind of remembered it from repeating it so many times. So I figured I'd just do it. You can read the next one, but
yeah, I mean, I guess it's official now. Officially towards ruptured his Achilles.
I knew he did though. If you go back and rewatch some Hoops and Brews, and I told you I think he had a torn Achilles, and they just was not saying it. That gets me every time, G. That's like when your girl. It's like when your girl broke up and your homie's like, "What happened?"
What happened? Man, G.
It was thorough, and it was experts and multiple MRIs and multiple doctors, and we felt good about the process. He was cleared to play tonight. That was a collaborative decision.
Now that's the thing that I didn't like. Out of everything he said, that was a collaborative decision.
Why did you like that?
Because by saying it's a collaborative decision, it takes the onus off of you.
Fair.
Off of you as the organization to protect the player.
Fair.
Because
when you say I didn't
like the way that should have been phrased was he was cleared to play. Our doctors thought that he was good to play. We went to Kevin and asked Kevin what he wanted to do. And once he expressed interest in playing, we decided as a group that he needed to play. Saying that like it was like literally you just shorthanded that entire process.
Yeah.
And it seems like us and KD was like, yo, let's make it happen. It's like, no, you are as the organization have to protect your
players,
employees.
yeah.
No, not even that. Your employees.
Your employees, yeah.
It's crazy motherfuckers running around with guns and shit.
Yeah,
if you ain't got security at your motherfucking office
That's
building,
you getting
and
sued.
Something happens,
You getting sued.
You're liable for
Yeah.
that. So even I mean for real, motherfucker. If a fire happens and you and the fire code ain't up, earthquake happens, you ain't up to earthquake.
You getting sued.
You as the company have to protect your employees and their best interests. And although it was a collaborative decision, and I'm sure it was a collaborative decision, I would have much preferred for him to just take the blame as the organization and say that we could have done better by Kevin, and that although we did collectively decide to make this happen, and the doctors felt it was okay, we probably shouldn't have let him play.
Like, that's why people.
That's all I wanted to hear from him. If he would have said that, then I would have been like, you know what? I'm cool with that. I can live with the answer. You saying that we have regrets about it after it happens because we shouldn't have let it happen.
Yeah.
But don't be like, oh, well, it was a collaborative decision. He went out and played. We didn't think he was going to get hurt. It's like, nah, where's your accountability at?
That is a couple things I didn't like, right? They said that the doctors said that there was no risk for further injury. That doesn't make sense.
If he's not 100%,
doesn't make first of all, it's a fucking calf, G. You know how close your calf, even if it was a calf strain, G. If your calf is weak, what the fuck do you think happens next?
Either a knee goes or an Achilles.
G, when something is weak, something has to compensate for something. So if your calf is fucking weak, the thing right below it is your Achilles. That's the muscle that's fucking attached to it, or your knee, or your hamstring, your quad, the other leg. Something has to compensate for it. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like, none of it, like, G, literally, it's the man hadn't played basketball for a month. Came back off of one walkthrough and played probably a one-on-one against Jacob Evans. Probably. They said the fucking younger players.
What you call it? Headband
folks. Derek Lee, headband folks. Probably played a one-on-one against headband folks. Bust his ass 11-0 on all mid-range jumpers because Kevin Durant half dead is still better than headband folks. And they was like, you know what? Good to go. Then said no minutes restriction, but you can't put a minutes restriction on it because now it fucks up the system that you're running.
No, it don't. Like, look. I have been upset with Warriors fans for their critiques of Steve Kerr. Because I do think that they're very, 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 very uncalled for. The one thing that we have been saying throughout this entire Warriors run for the past 5 years, that they have had the gift of health on their side. Now, although they have been hurt, and Steph has been hurt, nobody's been hurt to the point where they're gone. Yeah, gone. Like, it was always like, yo, Steph is going, like, when Steph got hurt the first time, he'll, like, as long as we keep winning and making it through the playoffs, we'll be fine. There are no more games after this.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. It's legit it. The man injured himself in the second round. There were, like, you got, 3 weeks left of basketball?
Yeah.
4 weeks left of basketball. There are no more games after that. I felt like Steve Kerr did Kevin Durant a disservice in that game. And the disservice is, if they're going to run a boxing one and double team Steph every time he got the ball, Steph got to make smart decisions with the ball. But what you saw in that game was Steve Kerr trying to be Phil and fucking outmaneuver motherfuckers and tried to be like, all right, well, we can surprise them if we run a more similar style offense than, to what we did before, because they've adjusted this entire series for KD not being here. Why? That's unnecessary. Literally, it is unnecessary. Put that man in the fucking corner. Have him stand at the top of the three-point line. Steph, do your thing. They can't double you because Kevin Durant is standing right there. Why does Kevin Durant have to initiate offense? Why do you have to put Kevin Durant at a low post? Why is he catching the ball trying to make moves when you know that he ain't really as if he still got to walk around with an ice pack on his leg before the game as he enters the arena, that man ain't right. I ain't seen Clay with no fucking ice on his leg since game
4. He got taped up in game 4.
He got taped up. I ain't seen no ice on this man's leg. I ain't seen no videos of him limping out the arena since fucking game 3.
4. He limped out in game 4.
Huh?
He limped out in game 4.
Okay, since game 4.
But still, that's like a week ago.
Yeah. It's a full week ago. This man been out a month. Like, no. Literally, he was out a month. And he still has ice and a limp. You cannot utilize him the same way. That's the only critique I have. I'm not going to blame Steve Kerr for his injury. I blame the organization as a whole. The organization as a whole did fail Kevin Durant. He shouldn't have played. But I mean, regardless, I don't think it's over for Kevin Durant. I just don't think we'll ever see the Kevin Durant that we saw before.
And that sucks.
And it's no disrespect. It's no slight to KD. I still think KD can come back and be a guy that can give you 23.
I think he'll be an all-star still.
23. No, he'll be an all-star by the sheer nature of being Kevin Durant.
But that's not KD.
But KD is probably going to... I mean, he can probably come back and give you... I mean, if he goes to the Knicks, then they're a badass. I mean, he could probably average 25 on the Knicks. Get that man 25 shots.
Yes, but like the issue with going to the Knicks is like the workload that he's going to have. Like, I think that this injury probably keeps him in Golden State because, for one, again, like, I don't think, even from, like, just judging off, like, the fan base, I don't think when KD logged online, he ever felt more of a warrior than he did when he tore his Achilles.
Yeah, but why I got to feel that after I fucking...
That's fucked up. I know. It's fucked up.
My damn Achilles
it's
like a rubber band. Nah.
It's fucked up. But, again, like, I don't think that even just judging off everything that happened this year, Draymond and the damn thing saying, we don't need you. Like, my teammate who called me from the fucking parking lot...
Draymond got humbled very fast this playoffs.
Oh yeah, very fast. Very fast.
I know KD wish he could hop in a time machine, go back, grab Draymond, and be like, "Hey, come here. I'm gonna take you up about 6 months, player, and then I want
look
you
at this shit.
And then, all right, you see this? All right, cool. Let's go.
Cool,
I'm gonna drop you back off. I'm gonna take you back to 10 minutes before you got mad, and now you go ahead. And that argument never happens. Never happens.
It don't happen.
Never happens.
But again, I think that now he say, because again, like now you gotta look at, like, I feel like now you see your basketball mortality. You like, yo, if I go to the Knicks, I got a huge workload, bro. Like, I'm gonna have a workload. Here, I'm not gonna have the same amount of workload.
Yeah, I mean, the best thing for him to do in his career is to stay and go to State.
First of all, you can secure your future.
Well, you know what? I actually stay and go to State or go to the Clippers.
The thing, but also the thing about that is, I'm at my position where I don't want to give up no money. I don't know what the fuck gonna happen.
I mean, if he was gonna leave and go to the Knicks, he was gonna give up money.
Yes,
but immediately you go to the LA market. If he comes back in 2021, ain't that when a new stadium will be open?
Nah, it's like 2023.
Okay, still,
2024.
You sharing Tinseltown with fucking LeBron.
I feel what you're saying.
And if Kawhi like, yo, I want to come, you think Jerry West not gonna move heaven and earth?
I feel what you're saying.
I will put KD ass at the 4. Like, KD, you know what I mean? We're going to put you at the 4, run you on a little bit more mid post-ups. You, Kawhi, y'all going to run the rain terror on the West.
I feel you, but like this with that is, like, I'm Kawhi, right? Do I really want to wait a year of my prime for Kevin Durant to come back?
No, but you're not waiting. This Clippers team right now is ready to make a finals run.
I feel you.
As currently constructed, if you put Kawhi on this team, this is the same team that took the Warriors to 6 games.
I understand what
you're
saying.
The Raptors are taking the Warriors to 6 games.
I understand. I feel you.
And Kyle Lowry is his starting point guard. Now, Kyle Lowry has been decent, but Kyle Lowry is a starting point guard. He got no other real scoring option other than Pascal Siakam. And the only reason why Siakam been going crazy is because KD ain't been there to help control the paint and rebound. Yeah. So it's just Draymond and Iggy down there with Andrew Bogut, Australian MVP, and fucking Boogie, who can't jump over a piece of paper.
Yeah. No.
Unless he goaltended.
I feel you. But again, with KD, right? My thing is, like, before it's like, you know what, I can give us some money because, hey, you know, like, I might get 2 more contracts. Right now, it's like, yo, I don't know what the fuck gonna happen in the future. I don't know if I'm gonna get hurt again. I don't know nothing. Let me go secure the bag, secure my future. Let me take this 5 years, 228, get this $50 million while I'm sitting out. I'm at the Warriors. I assume they got one of the better training staffs in the league. I assume, at least for recovery. They kept Steph ankles up. They had. I mean,
you
look.
said it like we didn't just watch the very guy you talking about come back prematurely and tear his Achilles and rupture his Achilles.
Yes.
It ain't just a tear. He completely ruptured it.
Yes.
Meaning it's completely off the bone.
Yes, I feel you. But they kept Steph ankles up. It seems like for the most part, they keep their players in at least somewhat decent health. The only Steph
been hurt every goddamn season, but
Steph
injuries is because
that's Steph's fault. That's Steph's fault. It's Steph because he thinking he fucking Dennis Rodman want to go down there and rebound against the goddamn Hawks. Your fucking first game back, and JaVale McGee running to you. What the fuck are you doing, Steph? Get your ass away from the paint, G.
I mean, he also turns his ankle a lot.
That's his fault. He just got bad ankles. His career was threatened, G. That the man wasn't supposed to play no more after his 3rd year. They kept them ankles up. The reason that this dynasty started, because he got a $44 million contract because his ankles were shit. Literally. So you go there, take the money, sit out for the year. But again, even like with that, right? Okay, if KD's sitting out the whole year, right? That's $50 million of dead cap that's just taken up. Clay gonna get his max. Steph already on the max. Draymond still got his money. It ain't that much money.
Draymond ain't got his money. Draymond is supposed to get paid next year.
I mean, yeah, but Draymond getting $80 million right now. So it's still mad money on the cap. So they really can't even add nobody else to this team because there's so much money on the cap. So when you look at the rest of the Western Conference, I'm thinking they like, yo, we got a chance. We can actually get by them now, especially next year. This shit wide open. If I'm the Lakers,
it was already wide open. If he was gonna leave, it was already wide open.
Yes, but
I said literally when he that if they I still don't think they're gonna win this series.
I think that the Raptors win Game 6.
I still don't think they're gonna win this series. I think it's gonna go 7 now, and I think the Raptors gonna win on their home floor. I don't think that the last game in the Oracle is gonna be. I think Clay would rather die on that floor.
Well, he gonna be on that floor
38 threes.
He gonna be on that floor.
Nah, I just don't think that he. Like I said, Clay is the one guy in NBA history other than Michael Jordan. Game for my life, and I need buckets. Give me that man.
Because Clay's look. I was watching No Chill Guild podcast. He said Clay's mind don't compute the same as us. It really don't, G. Like some of this shit Clay shoots, it's like, how do you have the gall? It's like you didn't recognize situation and like the shots you took. Sometimes I feel like Steph recognizes situation, and that's why like sometimes in the moments that you want him to do certain things, he don't necessarily do it because he recognizes situation. Clay has no thought of situation. Clay don't never see a shot he don't like.
Good.
Ever.
That's the kind of guy I like.
Clay don't never see a shot he don't like. Bron can't shoot, G. And Bron first of all, Bron can't shoot. Bron not insane. And Bron's the guy who's like, I want to pass the ball. I want to get my teammates involved. Clay don't give a fuck about his teammates. When Clay get the ball, that bitch is going up. That bitch is going up, G. Clay, like, look, I was watching Klay Thompson college highlights. He been playing the same way since college. He was getting the ball in college and shooting. I'm like, G, why did you shoot that? That is a horrible shot. He'll be running down the court on a 3-on-1 break, man in his face, pull that bitch. What are you doing, G?
Because they go in.
And look, they do go in. But I think that in that game, what you saw was when KD was out there, he kind of like opened up the floor for everybody else. So you saw Steph get to it, easy layups. He got all series. You saw Clay get some easy looks. Now you feeling good. Now that carries over for the rest of the game. So I think that in Game 6, if he's not there, then you go back to the star lineup in which you had, right? And also I think when KD went down, everyone was kind of shell-shocked besides Boogie. Boogie popped up off the energy with the bench with Matt. I think everybody was shell-shocked. I think the Raptors was shell-shocked. Like, nobody had energy. I feel like once KD got hurt, even for me watching the game, it took the energy out of the game for me until Kawhi was doing his best Michael Jordan impression in the fourth.
Yeah, for
like
about
it
3
really,
minutes.
like it really took the energy out the game, I felt.
Yeah.
So, I think that when you look at Game 6...
Even Drake looked like he was going to crown the
Like, I think everybody was like, yo, what the fuck just happened? Like, that was the worst case possible scenario.
And I saw
that was the worst possible scenario. You come back and tear your Achilles and alter your career.
Any genius with a brain could have saw that, which is why what they did was so egregious.
Like when you I don't think people. I tweeted this before the game. I think I tweeted this a couple of days ago. No matter who you are, I even said this on the podcast. Like, you are witnessing history. Like, history. Like, this is shit that in 20 years when we got kids and if they interested in sports and they do their homework, they gonna ask us about these moments. You just saw the best player in the league tear his Achilles in the finals. That's like if Michael Jordan, Game 2, after giving the Portland Trailblazers 30 and a half, come out here, break his ACL off his damn body. What?
I mean, it's more like 96, Mike, but I feel you.
Whatever. Still, you just saw the best player in the league tear his Achilles after being out for a month.
You told me he wasn't the best player in the league. Make up your mind.
Arguably. Whatever. Like, look, he's no less than second. I don't care who you want to put up there, he's no less than second.
Right.
At the very least, no less than second. I think that, because I say Kawhi, but it hinges on what you do the rest of this, like, playoff run. If I needed one guy right now, healthy, I would probably pick Kevin Durant, just because Kevin Durant can get a bucket anywhere. And he's a better scorer than Kawhi. And Kawhi's athleticism, like, I was looking this up, Kawhi's vertical leap is like 30 inches, like 28 to 30 inches. So when people wanted him to shoot a shot over the double team, he can't get it over the double team. He probably actually couldn't. You gotta remember, Clay's 6'7", Iggy's like 6'7", Kawhi's like 6'8". So they do this, and he triple team, and he got to fade away. He probably don't really have the athleticism to even get it over the double team. Yeah, Michael had a 48-inch vertical. So when he shoots and fades away, how the fuck you gonna block that? Kobe 38-inch vertical. If he shoots and fades, how you blocking that? Kawhi 30 inches. If he shoots, and that's why they sit airball. Like, even to play afterwards. Remember when they went and called the timeout? I think Kawhi got the little rip through foul. Then they got him on Clay, and he tried to fade away in the airball. Yeah, because Clay's right in his face. He fades away. He don't really have the athleticism to get that shot up and over. So again, you just saw the best player tear the. This is an unprecedented thing in sports history. But I think that in Game 6, I had said the whole time Raptors in 6. I think they'll win the series in 6. I think that they'll go back to playing better defense. I think that they finally know the type of intensity that you need to come with in a elimination game. Look, the one thing I say about the Warriors, right? This whole series has made me respect them so much more. Like when you talk about
really,
listen,
really,
no, listen. When you talk about heart of a champion, like literal heart. When you go down 6 in Toronto. After KD going down,
I thought it was over. I'm like damn, this man Kawhi out here looking like prime Mike.
I didn't think it was over because I remember shout out my cousin Keelan. We was at 10 as a tree or something. We like, yo, I don't believe they losing. Like I can't believe it's gonna happen. Like I think the Raptors gonna win in 6. But it's all over a small part of me like, yo, these motherfuckers right here. I don't believe it's over till that shit say 0-0. When it say 0-0 and the Raptors got one more point than the Warriors, I'm like, oh my God, it really happened. So like when you talk about heart of a champion, like I think
feel the same way about Cleveland when they won that year.
What? Yes.
Okay.
I'm like, gee, when Kyrie hit that shot, I'm like, gee, this shit not over with. Gee, like, no, this shit not over with. When Steph pulled up, I'm like, yo, that might go in. Gee, that's Steph. It might go in. It might go in.
When it did knock, I won.
I was like, oh my God, they really might win this shit. And then when fucking LeBron went, I'm like, yo, he missed the first free throw. I'm like, oh my God. If he misses, they gonna hit a 3, it's gonna tie overtime. They gonna win the game. So I'm like, yo, this shit is really like they really fucking won this shit. I watched this shit. So again, when you talk about heart of a champion, all y'all say I made number 1. I've said this shit at least 13 times. When you talk about heart of a champion, there's no reason you go down 6 in Toronto with I'm talking about the whole country, not even like the whole country. Country rooting against you.
The most watched television programs
in history.
In history.
In that country, you got the whole country rooting against you. You come out there, put together a 9-0 run like that. Like that shows me something. It would be very easy
Clay
after.
Really, but I feel you.
I mean, still,
everybody's
yes,
like Steph hit that shot.
No,
I don't care about that. That's what I expect from him.
Still, but
if he didn't hit that shot, I would have literally my head would have exploded.
Regardless, that still shows me something from this team. And yes, Clay, I think Clay, like Steph, don't have to play defense. Steph get to fucking hide in the corner on fucking somebody.
And Steph has been playing the worst defense I've seen him play in a minute.
Look,
Fred VanVleet and Danny Green are always open.
Steph get to go shoot 3s to hide in the corner. Clay got to shoot 3s and then go get Kawhi. Regardless, when you talk about heart of a champion, there was no reason for them to win that game. None. You pull that game out, like even like game 3, right? When Steph had the 47 points, you're clearly gonna lose. But the fact that you still diving on the floor for loose balls, you still trying. You're not just like packing it in, walking away with your head down. Like that shows me something. It's like, yo, right now the Warriors are outnumbered. The Raptors have a better basketball team than what the team. Now you might say the Warriors are more top heavy, whatever, but the Raptors have a better basketball team right now than what the Warriors do.
I mean, you take Kevin Durant and there's no Harrison Barnes there. I mean, yeah.
But what the Warriors are doing is like, yo, if you want to be champions, you're gonna have to take it from us. You're gonna have to snatch our souls out our body for this championship. If you want it, you're gonna have to take it. Again, it would have been very easy. Kawhi go on that run, and man, you know what, man, hey man, it's been a real ride. Whatever. Mm-hmm. You call that time out to regather yourself and come out there and hoop. That showed me something. So I would say I have a lot more respect for what I always thought they was front runners. They've gotten very lucky. They put together a great collection of talent. But the fact that you go out there and do that, it shows me something.
They didn't put together a great collection of talent. They drafted fucking 3 of those.
They drafted a great collection of talent.
They drafted 3 of those guys and added 1 superstar.
Yes, but look, listen.
To say that is a disservice to what they did as an organization to cultivate the talent.
It's not
they
because
grew their talent.
Listen. Again, yes, they were a great team. They were like, look, but they didn't become a all-time. Even Clay said, without KD, we're still a very good team. But with Kevin Durant, we're one of the best teams ever. Yeah. So like, look, I didn't think that they weren't a good team. Like, no, they're great. Like, they won a championship. They're a good team, but it's still another level that I was not willing to put them at.
Yeah.
Like just this team. I was not willing to put this team with the 96 Bulls, the 3-peat Lakers. I wasn't. But the heart that they're showing me right now shows me a lot.
All right.
Shows me a lot.
Read the sponsor message, and then let's go ahead and give our final game 6 predictions, and let's get out of here. Because we were supposed to talk for 30 minutes, and we wound up talking for 40 minutes about Kevin Durant's Achilles.
Yeah, because we found out this man actually destroyed his damn Achilles, and Achilles is off his body. Prayers for Kevin Durant.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Kevin.
So, yeah, shout out our sponsor, Yamble. Yamble is the brand new sports prediction app that lets you predict what will happen with the next play or the next few minutes of a game. Place your takes on the game and rack up points as they play out. Highest scores get paid out real cash every game. It's like HQ Trivia. 100% free to download and play with payouts each game. Just search Yamble on the App Store or on Google Play. They're running games every night throughout the NBA playoffs, so download now and start yambling. You can yamble on Steph Curry gonna hit a 3, Kyle Lowry gonna hit a 3, if Kawhi gonna get a steal, if Klay gonna hit 4 threes in one quarter, if Draymond gonna get a block. You can yamble on anything you want to regarding the game. On Android, the app is Yamble Android, and on iOS is Play Yamble. So again, shout out Yamble. Make sure you download Yamble and start Yamble.
Yes, and the link is right above here. So make sure you use our Bitly link so we get credit for that. But all right, let's talk Game 6 official predictions. My official prediction for Game 6 is I told you, and I've been saying it for the past 2 weeks or whatever. The Warriors will not shut down Oracle. Like honestly, if the Warriors lose Game 6, it's the most disappointing loss in sports history.
History.
You want to know why? History. You want to know why?
Bigger than the Patriots.
Yes. You want to know why? Because not only will they have lost the three-peat after coming back from such a hard, like you said, like they needed, like they were inspired by their heart. Like more than the X's and O's and all of that.
It was hard. They
was just out there hooping. Like like Klay Thompson said, we did it for Kevin Durant. We did it for K. That's why we did it. And we gonna do this for Kevin Durant. That's what he said. If they lose that, then that means that the final 3 games in Oracle Arena, they lost. They lost 2 games at Oracle Arena this playoffs to the Clippers. Then they lose 1 to the Rockets.
I think so. So
you send an Oracle off with 6 home losses?
I mean, they've been doing that all year though.
But that's why I said it's gonna be disappointing. It's gonna be one. It's
one of them, but not.
No. It is to me because not only do you go pretty much send off one of historically the loudest arenas in sports. Not the best. It's not the Garden, but since 2000, back when TNT used to have a noise-o-meter in Oracle Arena where they was measuring the decibels of how loud the crowd was, and it was like 114, 115, and the building was literally shaking, and the announcers would be like, the building is literally shaking from Warriors Nation screaming, and they're in the background. The We Believe team, all of that. Like, you're sending that building off with a fat ass L. With a fat L. Steph Curry, any chance of him ever getting the Finals MVP is dead. Dead. This dynasty is dead. It's dead. It's over. You lose, it's legit over. If you win at least like next year because they're the champs, I'm gonna be like, all right, cool, I'm gonna give them a shot. But KD probably not gonna play next year, which means it's back to Steph, Clay, and Draymond. You're not gonna have no money to rebuild because Iggy is still gonna be there. Iggy said he wants to play one more year. Sean Livingston might retire.
But that's not gonna free up that much money.
Boogie's gonna be gone, so that's
not. Probably gonna have to pay Looney.
You
probably gonna want to pay Looney.
Yeah.
I would pay Looney.
I would pay Looney. I would pay Looney even if that meant that we dipped into the luxury tax a little bit because he's just one of those he's one of those like all utility guys.
Got to keep Looney.
The dynasty is over if you lose this game. Now, if you lose in Game 7, you lost a Game 7 on the road with no KD. And y'all came back from 3-1. Even with Cleveland would have lost in 2016. I wouldn't have been mad.
Oh no!
I wouldn't have been heartbroken. I wouldn't even.
Motherfucker, you don't like the team. That's why you wouldn't have been heartbroken.
No.
Fuck you.
No.
Fuck you.
No, but listen. I wouldn't have been heartbroken for Cleveland. I wouldn't have even blamed LeBron. You came back from down 3-1.
I'd have been heartbroken.
You came back from down 3-1. All you can do is give yourself the opportunity to win and make the right plays to win. I don't feel like they did that at all in the first 4 games. I think in the last game they showed that the way they played in the second half of that last game was how they needed to play all the time. I said it a million times. With no Kevin Durant out there, you have to be perfect.
The Raptors
Steph Curry has to be perfect.
The Raptors also did not play a good game.
It don't matter.
I'm just saying the Raptors.
The Warriors finished that game perfectly.
They did. They did finish the game.
You have to be perfect. Draymond Green has been getting annihilated by Pascal Siakam.
Oh wait. So
you
gotta mention this about Draymond. If he get one more technical, he's suspended.
He's not.
I'm just saying.
I swear to God,
I'm just saying. We gotta mention this. Draymond has 6 technicals. You get 7, you suspended. God,
and I mean this. If Draymond Green gets a technical in Game 6 of the NBA Finals, I want him traded immediately after the season.
He might get traded immediately after the season.
I'm not joking.
Nah, he probably would.
If he gets a technical Game 6 and has to miss Game 7, I want him traded. Because then that means you care more about you and your own ego than you do this team. And we saw what you did with Kevin earlier this season. We didn't like that. Did he get suspended in the game?
By the team.
You got suspended? Nah. You're not the guy. And if you're going to go out there and get your ass hooped to the moon by Pascal Siakam when you're supposed to be the best defender in the league, that's not happening. So I expect Clay to give me 30, 35. I expect Steph to give me his usual 33. And I expect Draymond to hopefully play good. But Draymond has to have a Game 7 NBA Finals game in this Game 6. Like that Game 7 he had versus Cleveland when he tried to keep him in. He got to have that game in Game 6. Draymond has not been that great to me at all this series.
His numbers don't really like. His numbers are like his numbers are lying to us. Like he's like right now, Draymond is averaging on the series. He's averaging
triple double.
Yeah, let me find the actual series stats. He's averaging scores, playoffs, summary.
But I think that the Warriors win this game. I said last game when we were at the bar, literally, I told I was telling somebody at the bar, like the first team to 100. I said this at the second half. At the start of the second half, I said the first team to 105 is going to win this game. And literally, the Warriors had 106 and the Raptors 105. So I think that this game, the final score of this game is going to be 101 to 103. I'm hoping Golden State is going to pull it out, but I don't know. I still think that I don't think that they're going to win 3 games in a row, especially without Kevin Durant. So I still think it's over, but you can't lose like this. Because if you go out like this, you win out like some suckers.
Look, I said it before the series started. I said Raptors in 6. I'm sticking to that. I think the Raptors have the better team. I think that's so. I mean, like, look, we gotta like realize in this game what they shot from 3. They shot.
Who, the Warriors?
Yes, they shot 20 of 42. That is basically 57% from. That is basically 50% from 3. They shot 47% from 3. I don't think, and they only had and they had 15 turnovers. They had 27 rebounds, 27 assists. Like, look, they played great in game.
If they can keep their turnovers to 10, they'll be all right.
But the Raptors, like, literally, dead ass, up until that spurt Kawhi had, it was equal to Rockets Game 6. That shit was disgusting. The way they're
You're playing against the champs.
No.
In the finals.
I feel you.
In the finals.
I feel you, but it was certain that was disgusting. Like, look, bro, the fucking, like, Kawhi fucking trying to be Magic Johnson, having goddamn 4 turnovers in the first half after coming off no turnovers. Off of bad passes. It's not like you like getting trapped or something like that, lose the ball. No, you going to the rim trying to be fucking Magic Johnson with these bounce passes. Kawhi looked terrible. Pascal Siakam looked god awful. Pascal Siakam, look, I win or lose, Siakam need to go to the gym and get a goddamn mid-range jumper. Because if he can't run to the rim and spin, if he can't do halfback dives, he can't do shit. Him and Giannis, halfback dive crew. If they can't do a halfback dive, they can't do nothing. Danny Green 0-4 from 3. If Danny Green got a hit shot, they played Kyle Lowry. I love Kyle Lowry. Broke my heart. He had that stretch in the 4th that was decent. Then the motherfucker tried to run a goddamn pick and roll. Marcus Gasol throw the ball out of bounds. If you do anything on the court, why you throw the ball in the backcourt, G? Missed them. Then also the fucking open 3 you had. G, I don't want to get on people for missing shots because sometimes
at the end of the game.
No, it was like 2 minutes left. Oh. He got an open 3 and missed it. I don't want to get on people for missing shots. I really don't, because it's a shot you miss them sometimes. But motherfucker, this for the championship. And you wide open, G. You gotta make that. If Danny Green hits even 2 of those open 3, I mean,
if Danny Green shot 40% from this
series, I'm bro,
it would be a sweep.
Fred VanVleet, minus 12, had those stupid fouls on Steph. Like, come on, bro, you ain't done that shit all series. I think that now they know the intensity that they must play with. I think that before they didn't know. Like, you got a lot of guys. Ain't nobody really on this. Siakam never been in that situation. Even Marcus Gasol played great, but he never been in that situation. Lowry never been in this situation. Ibaka, he's played great. He's played great. VanVleet haven't been in this situation. So a lot of guys have not been in it, and Kawhi never been in this situation in this role. Yeah, like you did it with the Spurs, but that's not the same.
It was still Timmy and
Timmy's
Tony.
team.
It was still well, actually at that point in time it was
Tony's team. Yeah, Tony's team. So like he never been in this situation. So I don't even think he understood what he needed to do. So I think that now they know what they need to do. They get 4 days off. They've won an Oracle before. You gotta think like the Warriors have only beat them twice all season twice. So you know what you need to do. I think that the Raptors know they let one get away from them. Even like Nick Nurse in like the post game, he said, I mean, look, if you'd have told me we could be 3-2, I would take it. We still got 2 games left. We up. We got the final game on our home floor. Nick Nurse seems calm. I think Nick Nurse will make a better decision. Like I understand. I don't kill him for the timeout call because I understand what he's thinking. He's thinking like, yo, we up 6. I want to make sure we get a great shot.
Yeah, and a great play.
The thing about it is they didn't score after a timeout all game though. Go back and watch that game.
That's on Kawhi.
They didn't score the time.
And that's on
agree.
Kawhi. He's the guy.
I agree.
That was LeBron. I was saying that's on LeBron. That's on Kawhi.
Kawhi, you got to come out and get a better shot in that situation.
That's on Kawhi. And people are like, why you ain't killing Kawhi for passing? Because we up 3-1.
Shit, we up 3-1. We got
LeBron still had a whole ass overtime to play after that.
So look, I think that the Raptors will clean it up. I think they'll play better defense. Also, I don't think that Steph and Klay will get into the same rhythm that they got into in Game 5.
Steph wasn't in the rhythm.
But listen. Steph still shot. I mean, 35. Some of you right. He really wasn't.
He wasn't in the rhythm.
But again,
he wasn't hesitant like he was in Game 4, but he wasn't in the rhythm to me.
I feel you.
He ain't been in the rhythm in this series to me all series, and he's still averaging 33, 5, and 5.
I feel you, but it's the same thing. Like, he got those 3 easy buckets to start the game. I don't think you'll get those same easy buckets because the court space won't be the same because Kevin Durant won't be out there. Like, Kevin Durant in his minutes actually did help them win this game. He at least opened up the court.
Did. What 11 points, right?
Yeah, 11 points.
They needed that 11
He was
points.
the best offensive player and best defensive player on the court. Like, it wasn't even offense where they really it was the defense. He had the block on Siakam. Remember, I think Siakam got a breakaway and then KD get the block on him.
And then he got a Van Vliet face.
But still, I feel like KD set the tone for this game, and I think that he even in his 11 minutes, God bless his heart, helped them win. I really feel like that. That's not going to be there in Game 6. I said Raptors in 6. I'm sticking with my Raptors in 6 for this. I think they'll take it.
All right, cool. I'm not upset at that. I mean, you stick with your takes. I stick with my takes. What I said, Warriors in 6. So obviously,
no, you said like Warriors in 5.
No, I didn't.
I think you said Warriors in 5, bro.
No, I didn't.
I think you did.
No, I didn't. I said Warriors in 6 because I think that they'll want to win it on their home floor in Oracle for the last time. I said, but if they win one of the games in Toronto and win both the games in Golden State, I thought it was over in 5. But obviously they didn't win none of them fucking games, so they down. So it's obviously my prediction, regardless, is still wrong as fuck. It's got to go 7. And like I said, if it doesn't, this is an embarrassing loss for me. And it's a stain on, and regardless of the Kevin Durant situation, it's a stain on my guy Steph's resume, man. He, like I've said about LeBron, when the odds are stacked against you, you have to play perfect. There are no excuses. I've been saying for forever that Steph, LeBron, and KD are in that same conversation to me, and those guys that are like teetering on that top 5, top 10 type of thing. LeBron is already top 10, obviously. KD, I believe I had him at like 11. I think last year.
14.
I had KD at 11. I had Steph at 11, KD at 12. Right? No, wrong. That's the other way around. KD at 11, Steph at 12. If Steph loses this game, I'm gonna have to drop him down some more. I understand he's not a big player, whatever. I don't care. First unanimous Finals MVP, back-to-back MVP.
Unanimous MVP.
I mean, I'm sorry. First unanimous MVP. You have no Finals MVPs on your resume. A guy that averaged 15, 5, and 5 took the Finals MVP away from you.
I don't really care about Finals MVP.
I know you don't care about it. I don't either. It's not gonna take away his value. But in a series in which it is wide open for you to steal Finals MVP, he has shrunken and not made the right plays. And he was mad hesitant in Game 4. Every time he got ready to pull up for a 3, he hesitated. No, it was weak.
I mean,
That's
I
weak.
think I had Steph at like 23. I'm at to raise him to top 20. I had KD at 14. I think I had LeBron at like 2, but I probably dropped LeBron at like 4th or something like that.
Actually,
no, I had him at, I think, 2. I dropped him 3rd.
Wherever you want to put LeBron in your top 10, I'm fine with that. Wherever you want to put LeBron in your top 8, I'm fine with that as long as he's in your top 8.
I gotta put Kareem. Even just judging off my standards of how I judge people, it would be wild as fuck for me to not put Kareem above LeBron. So I had to put Kareem above LeBron. Kareem is an all-time leader in points. I don't give a fuck how many years you play. That man got 38,000 points. Now, if LeBron can catch him,
5 rings?
5 rings, I think 6 MVPs, something like that.
Yeah.
Like, come on, G. Like that's. Mike 1, Kareem 2, Bron 3rd.
All right, I'm not upset there, but let's get out of here because I got stuff to do. But it's been Hoops and Brews. We appreciate you. Shout out again to our sponsor, Yambo. It's your boy TPJ. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Real TPJ. We will live stream and put up a pod for the day. Full type of pod like this for after the game. I hope the Warriors win. If they don't, it is what it is. I've been telling y'all that I didn't think they was gonna win this series once they went down 2-1. So I wouldn't be surprised. But I got to see something from Steph Curry. I'm not seeing what I need to see. And if it was LeBron, I would be fucking levying the same type of criticism. So I got to be fair. So people can say I flipped on or whatever, kiss my ass. All right, I have a standard for who I think are the GOATs and how the GOAT should behave. And he ain't been behaving like a goat, like a full goat. He been behaving like a baby goat.
I feel like I've actually been like complimenting the Warriors more in this finals than you have.
I mean, yeah, but you always compliment the fucking losers that's losing because you like, well, it's the team. No, I don't want to hear that shit.
Fair.
If you the guy, be the guy.
Fair.
Kevin Durant came back and in 11 minutes showed he was the guy. In 11 goddamn minutes and put his goddamn Achilles on the line. I don't want to hear that.
See, KD came
Go
back,
get that shit done, Steph.
KD came back in 11 minutes. Was like, hey guys, I'm here, guys. 11 points in 11 minutes.
Yeah, he said, I'm here, I'm back.
Here, I'm back.
I'm here, I'm back. That's what KD said.
I'm here,
and then in 11 minutes. So nah, go get it done. I don't give a damn about them 33 points and them 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Did you win? Did you play good in the games in which you needed to win? No. Even when he put up 40, he played like doo-doo because he made stupid decisions.
I think that's the best game he ever played.
He is the team point guard. So you have to make good decisions with the ball. Yeah. And that's just what it is. LeBron, team point guard. Make good decisions with the ball. Don't fucking throw the ball to George Hill.
I didn't think that was a bad decision.
And even after you make that bad decision, don't give up after that.
I mean, you got some rough
situation. Don't give up after that. That's what I would criticize LeBron for more than him passing the ball. Why you give up after that?
I don't think
he gave up. He went on the sidelines, didn't talk to his teammates, and then came out and didn't play with no energy. He ain't even scoring that overtime, right?
I don't think nobody's scoring that overtime.
Exactly. Gave up. Quit. And then shook everybody's hand in Game 4 and walked his ass out of Cleveland and skipped his ass to Hollywood to make Space Jam 2 that don't nobody want to be in.
Clay in it. It said Clay's a lock for Space Jam 2.
Clay looked like he'd be in Space Jam 2. Clay dead ass looked like he would be in Space. Well, fuck it. I'll do it, LeBron. Fuck it.
Clay gonna be funny as fuck in that movie too, by the way.
But yeah, man, that's all I gotta say. Get your plug.
Hey man, as always, follow me on Twitter at PavyWorld, PAVY all one word. Make sure y'all check out Pav's Daily Hot Takes. Make sure y'all check out Sparklight. Make sure y'all check out Pavverse Volume 1. Make sure y'all check out my new single Love For You. They're all out on iTunes. Like I said, Pav's Daily Hot Takes, Sparklight. Go check that out.
Yeah, name this episode is The Warriors Fail KD, and I'm finna literally put that crying Jordan face on Bob Myers fucking face at the press conference with a little bubble that says ... Alright,
I'm hooking up just like Kareem, shaking haters off just like the dream. We gon' slide and we gon' chill. She said she love me. She riding with me, she siding with me. I'm pulling the 3, I'm the MVP. We gon' slide and we gon' chill. She said she love me, I'm her thrill. She riding with me, she siding with me.